What's going on, everybody? How we doing? So we get drunk crew. Well, not all of us, just two, but probably the two main good ones. Oh, my brother, how we doing?
We're good. I'm good. I'm good. Recovering from last week, brother.
I'm still trying, man. How you doing out there with everything in the hurricane and everything?
Everything's good, man. Everything went by great. Good. So I was in no danger. Everything was good.
That's
Everything's back
good.
to normal now.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that. We're still waiting for some of the guys to come on. I know we got my boy Gary's in Dominican Republic right now. He said he's gonna try to get on. Let's see. But for the most part, let's just start, man. First of all, you know what we got to talk about. We got to talk. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, here's one guy.
Let's go, let's go. Let's
G-Man,
go,
what up,
let's
baby?
go. What's going on, fella? Sorry I can't come on cam. My internet here is not so bueno.
Yeah, you're drinking that Brugado over there. And that Chinese whiskey,
No,
Japanese
no,
whiskey.
no. Barceló y Presidente. But real quick, I found out that Presidente is owned by Budweiser.
Uh-oh.
Oh man, they done did it now. They messed me up now,
That's it.
boy.
It's a wrap, man.
They done messed me up. All right, what's up, fellas?
Nothing
Tell me,
much,
tell me.
man. We just, we got to talk about first of all, we got to get it out of the way and talk about the Yankees right now. I know somebody's going to be upset, but we got to talk real quick.
Got to.
Listen, when we were in Florida, everybody was trying their hardest for me to say that the Yankees were dead. And what I kept saying,
I mean, you said they could, bring up the young kids and give it a shot. Go for it with the young kids.
exactly. And my wish has came true. God heard me from Florida and said, you know what? We're going to answer Joey's prayers. And sure enough, the Martian has landed.
The funny part, bad news, is that, and this is the funny part. As soon as I'm getting on a plane, fighting my way out of Florida, to get to DR, the one thing that comes, I was like, Joey, you must have a direct connection to God. Because you hate Josh Donaldson, and as soon as your ass was out of town, that dude was gone. He was gone,
Yeah.
gone. And Bader, Eric hates Bader, and he's gone too. It was
wait. I don't know. Who's Eric? You mean the classic man?
No,
The classic man.
The classic man. He's Eric the classic. He's not the goalie no more. That's the classic
No,
man.
the goalie's gone. It's Eric, the classic man.
Oh
That's
yeah,
it.
we got the music for him. Forget it. It's over with. We got to tell people the story when I get back. Hopefully when we get on, I could get on cam and stuff because it was hilarious. But again, ladies and gentlemen, Eric, the classic man. You guys will never understand. He is now official. He is official. He's official. That's all I gotta say.
Don't worry. When we set up the Patreon and everybody gets that paid subscription, you'll hear the stories.
Exactly. These don't come free. I gotta tell you, because these don't come free.
No,
Look. These are things though. If folks were following us out there, we could basically save your relationship. We could ruin your relationship. We could get you in a relationship, and we can make you classic. Either one.
Bad News Cruz was hitting everybody with some classic G lines. Everybody was like, "Wow, that's a good one."
Bro, we had half of Central Florida rolling on the floor laughing. I am not a Muslim. I'm just a mamau. And I'm not here to climb trees all night. If y'all don't understand that, we'll let y'all know.
Oh God, man! I swear, I wished we had enough time where everybody could have hung out with us in Florida, because the We Get Drunk crew, we was lit. We was lit, and you know what? We took over Tampa Bay. We went over there.
Absolutely.
and
Absolutely.
we were in full force, full
Look,
force.
the fact of the matter is, and Bone, back me up on this. We have people from Tampa Bay going, yo, y'all gotta come here more often.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta come here more often. They were like, we shut a place down. The classic man shut a place down. He didn't even wanna. He wanted to keep going. He wanted to keep.
Yeah. He
Oh,
was
he
trying to
did.
get off the cab. He was trying to get out of the Uber.
We
Yeah.
can't say no more. We can't say
Yeah.
no more. The man was ready to jump out of a cab. Nobody on the road. I think it was 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning, whatever it was, at 90 miles an hour, saying, "Leave me right here. I see the sign. I see
Oh
the
God,
sign from
those are
God.
good
Leave me
times.
right here.
I
Leave me right
swear.
here." Oh man, that was hilarious, bro. Unbelievable. Anyway, my bad, Joey, for stepping all over you, the host. Go ahead, man.
It's all right. It's all right. But yeah, we do got to talk about the Yankees, man. How do you guys feel about all the moves that they've done and what's going on right now with with all the young guys, the whole starting lineup? It's
I
mostly
love
all
it, bro.
homegrown guys.
I love it.
we,
I love it, man. I love it.
we gotta see what we got. So we gotta play them. They're in
Exactly.
the big leagues.
Absolutely.
We gotta play them. We gotta see what we got now.
We got
And
nothing
you
to
got,
lose.
and not
Yep.
that, you got a new energy. You could feel new energy on the team. Guys hustling, guys running hard, making plays, getting dirty. Um, Again, we were so out on Donaldson. It was ridiculous.
Hmm.
And we all hated Bader after that nonsense he pulled last week with the home run celebration. It was over with.
Oh,
And
it
us
was.
as Yankee fans, we were so upset. We were
Yes, we
so
was.
mad, bro. We were so mad. So I'm just happy to see, and Joey gave me great news today. He's usually bad news, but he gave me great news. Say Austin Wells is half Dominican. I'm all in, baby. The postman's coming up. You already know.
You
You
made him
got
You
happy.
the
already
Austin
know.
Wells jersey?
Absolutely. You already know. You already know. Absolutely. Austin Wells is half Dominican. Oh my God! It would blow my mind if he was actually half Dominican, half Puerto Rican. Then forget it. He's automatically in my Hall of Fame. Automatically.
That's it. Then you
So
taking down the the poster and you putting up Austin
absolutely.
Wells?
No, no. Stanton never comes down. That's my boyfriend. Stanton never comes down. He never comes down.
1-0, baby.
He's right.
DJ LeMayu, baby.
Let's go, baby.
He's right. He's right there with Brett Gardner.
Way to start it off.
Good way to
There you
start off the
go.
game off this old bum.
But let me ask you guys a quick question. I believe this is the way the team should be constructed. Some veterans here and there, some guys in the middle of their career, and then the young players.
Yep,
Not all these old guys that are just awful, bro.
I
That's
know.
the way we
You
were.
know?
That's the way we were in the mid '90s, early 2000s.
Exactly.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely, man.
And the thing is, we don't want to go back to that. But if it works, don't mess it up. It's
Yeah.
always been our team. So it's like, why change it? Why change the way everything was constructed? Everything was constructed good until somebody came and messed it up. You got to have a lot of young guys and a few veterans. And I'm glad that they brought up these kids, man. We got to see what they have. And I told you, I said, don't sleep on Austin Wells, man. You said that he's not a catcher. We're gonna see what he does, man.
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, I saw him live. I think 3 or 4 games last year. I gave you guys my scouting report. He could flat out hit.
Yep.
I didn't like his defense, but you could improve on defense.
Yeah.
So I didn't like his arm, and I didn't love his defense. But let's be honest, guys. Mike Piazza wasn't winning Gold Gloves, but you take him
Exactly.
as a catcher. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
these are
Yeah, the bat.
yeah, he had the bat and a
Yep.
scary bat. And if this kid got a bat, we can't have guys, again, we can't have guys that are batting 200 with no power.
Yep.
It's just impossible to build the bottom of a lineup with guys like that. So if he could call games and he could at least be decent, as far as not being Gary Sanchez levels of bad, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Hey, listen, we got to listen to what the classic man said in Florida. He said we got to start going with hitting and stop worrying about defense.
That's
Yeah,
it.
that's a good point that Eric made. That I never really thought about it. But he's right. We have not won with all this defensive nonsense. Like, we got to hit. We can't keep losing games 5-2 or 5-1. We should
Yeah.
score 5 runs a game, bro. Five runs a game. We should have no excuse for losing.
Yep, that's true. But there's a lot of things going on in baseball, man. You see Cincinnati's actually trying to go for it. Oh, both Ohio teams. You got Cleveland. They went on the waiver wire and got all the guys that the Angels traded all their young guys for. They were going to go to the playoffs, and what happened? Now they're playing for Cleveland this year.
God, how bad are the Angels run? The Angels are a terrible franchise, bro. They are terrible.
That GM getting fired. That GM getting fired.
He's definitely getting fired. There's no way you take him back.
You can't bring that guy.
You just mortgage your future.
Absolutely, you cannot bring that guy back in the building. It's over with. He traded his whole future, kept Ohtani, who we could have built a whole team around.
Yep.
Right? The fact of the matter is, every young guy that's playing on the Yankees tonight would have been on the Angels if we will make what because that's what we offered for Ohtani.
Most definitely, we would have drove him. We would have drove him in a nice pickup truck.
And now, not only has Ohtani, we talked about this when we were in Tampa. Ohtani lost $400 million.
Oh, I remember looking at it was like 3 a.m. when we got that. I was like, oh shit, he just lost all that money, man.
Yeah, because now he's just a right fielder. He's not a pitcher.
Yeah, definitely. Because he needs to get you don't have to get the surgery if it's not a complete tear. Because we dealt with that with Tanaka. But if it's a complete tear, he's done. He's a right fielder.
And again, they're not letting out that report as far as his medicals. No way. No way.
There's no way. If you're his agent, there's no way he goes anywhere near that MRI tube. No way.
Absolutely not. Yep. Absolutely not. So the Angels, that guy has to get fired. Yeah. No shot he's keeping his job. No shot. No shot.
I want to see
bad decisions.
What I want to see is what is Mike Trout going to do at the end of the year? Because somebody brought up, I forgot who brought it up, but somebody brought up at the end of the year, should Mike Trout go up to ownership and be like, listen, I need to go. Ohtani's not coming back. You guys already mortgaged the future. I can help you guys get all those young guys or some of the young guys that you lost back if you trade me to a contender. They have to consider it.
Well, the one thing about Mike Trout, and he's not one of my favorite players. I think he's a phony player. I think he's super overrated. He doesn't get to the playoffs, and when he did, he didn't do anything. Yeah. And he's always hurt.
Yeah. Martian's coming out to bat.
Yeah.
What do you get? Do you give up a guy like the Martian for Mike Trout?
Oh! Hey! I'm sorry, that shit is early.
The Martian, baby.
Apple Taco!
He hit a dinger? Get out!
A 2-run homer.
Get out of here! Let's go!
I told you, baby!
Let's go!
The season starts now!
God damn it with this Amazon shit here, and I got terrible excuse my language. Jesus Christmas. I got this. One thing, Dominicans, we do a lot of things good, man, but we suck at internet. Jesus Christ. Get me a router here.
Yo, no lie.
Come on.
His father looks like the only bachatero.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
A 2-run dinger. Oh, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Oh,
sorry, Jonathan. Man. It's going to be baseball tonight.
Oh, all the hoes are coming out tonight, boy. They're going to tell us, oh, you guys stink. This, that, and the other. Oh, The hell with
God,
you.
man. Imagine if we were in Tampa for this. Or
Oh,
not even.
right.
Just imagine if we were just all together watching this game. Woo!
Nah, we would. Yeah, it would be crazy, man. Damn, man. But on another note, Bone, is everything cool in your house? Anything bad happened over there while you were,
Only
during
but
that storm?
only where you was at in Clearwater
Yeah, thank God I
is
got
not
out
but
of
flood
town.
out there.
Yo, you should have seen that airport. It it looked like a refugee camp, boy. There were people trying to get up out of there, trying to work deals to get on planes. I mean, I had to take my plane to Houston, right, and then
Should have stood
switch
there.
over. It was it was
Yeah.
it was bad. It was
Well,
bad, and
I,
I, I was happy I had my ticket though.
I'm not out of the woods yet. That's another one I heard might be coming.
Ah,
By next week, I'll find out. It's coming from the coast of Africa.
Yeah,
oh
we'll be on
man.
the
It,
lookout. We'll
it, it,
be
might,
on the
it,
lookout.
it might it might go through you, through Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic. Then it might hit us.
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
I'm back. I'm back on Tuesday, so
Okay.
I'm
We
back.
got to
I'm
get
back
ready
in.
for good
For the Jets,
segue. We
baby.
got to get ready for football.
There it is. There it is. That's why Joey's the host. Joey Bad News Crew is the host. Good segue. Yep.
Um,
Back to get to watch that Monday night, opening season, opening of the NFL season game. Oh, that's a shot. That's a shot by Dominguez. The opposite way.
Apple,
Yeah.
Apple, baby.
Get him that baseball. Get that boy that baseball. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look at his family. Oh, he jacked it the other way. Let's go. That's the way you do it, baby.
Um,
Look at his brother going crazy. There it is. That's Dominican style right there. Ah, mi gente, coño, vamos para allá.
let's be honest though. You really Monday is gonna be a real big game for you guys. You're gonna start off the season. The Jets are gonna start off the season with one of the biggest games in history. Because if you think it has to go. You guys have to make sure that game you guys are loud, everybody's ready. Because if you guys take an L, the first game of the season, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
You need to show a statement game, go in, and you have to win. Aaron Rodgers needs to go and at least throw 3 touchdowns, have Dalvin Cook score a running touchdown. The defense just all over this all over Buffalo. Because if you guys fucking drop a big deuce, it's a
Yeah,
wrap, man.
we
You
can't
guys
we can't
cannot
do
talk
that.
about Jets in the chat for at least another week.
Yeah, you're 1,000% right. We can't go over there
Okay, well,
and drop and play terrible on that Monday night game. If we got to come out, if they're not fired up and they cannot come out flat,
Yeah,
there's no way you
there's
can't
no
come
way.
out flat. No way. You got a Hall of Fame. There's no excuses, guys.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear nothing from no. And I'm a huge Jets fan. Eric, the classic man, is a huge Jets fan. Bone is a huge Jets fan. Franklin's a huge Jets fan. We can't come in here and cap and say we played well on a Friday. We got to win that game. We got to put a stamp on this team, a stamp on this division, and say you guys have won it 3 years in a row, but we here now. This is this is not MetLife Stadium. This is like what Aaron Rodgers said, Jet Life Stadium. So
this
enough of the the feelings wins, right? The moral victories. No. W's. W's,
we,
W's, W's. I don't care about the moral victories. Don't sell me on that. I'm gonna flip out. I'm gonna flip out in that stadium. If we come out flat, I'm gonna flip out. So no moral victories. Get the W. Plain and simple.
what people really want to know is what time are you going to get to the stadium? That's what people want to know.
I am a lazy old retired bastard, so I could be there at any time, but I will be there since we're not tailgated because we have to be responsible. I know we got to be responsible. Be responsible. Be responsible. I gotta keep telling myself this, so I can't drive over there. We got to take. I'm gonna hit your Uber with Franklin. Eric's coming from work to the stadium. I don't know, Joey, if you're coming from work to the stadium. So whoever
Um,
gets there, I don't know. But we'll be there. We got to be there at least by 5:30.
Yeah.
So. But since we're not tailgating, we got I'm gonna see if I can hook up with some other Jets fans so we could join some of those other folks to get
I
things
was really
cooking.
looking forward to Franklin getting that work, man. What happened?
Well, I don't think he wants. We got a whole season. I got to give him a little time to get himself in gear, get his wheels, in motion. Probably drop a little. I got to wait until he's in fighting shape. Wait until he drops a couple pounds, gets a better 40 time, and then I'm gonna break him off a piece. I already told you I'm gonna run a sluggo route on him, a slant and go.
Don't worry,
Joey
we
Cruz
got
gonna throw
video,
me the
baby. We
TD.
got video.
Yeah. Joey Cruz is gonna throw me. I'm already dialing it up. Joey Cruz is gonna throw me that right. I'm gonna catch it like Randy Moss, late hands, right over the shoulder, and it's over with. Then I'm gonna burn him with a bad Achilles, with a recovering Achilles. So that's what's gonna happen. I'm telling y'all the future already.
Yep. Well, we also have this Tuesday. We also have the fantasy draft. So we have our own fantasy league right now. One of our good followers, friend of the podcast, Justin, is our champion, and we're gonna do our 10-person. We have a 10-person league. It starts Tuesday, 8:30 is the draft. We'll let everyone know who's got the first pick. Who are we picking? Just it's. I can't wait for football. Can't wait.
It's $75, people. Stop being cheap. $75. Stop the cap. Please.
75 is
He
good.
Joey's money.
75 is good. I think anything above that is a little too much, but 75 is
not like
good.
Franklin wants it to be Franklin wants it to be 2,075.
I know, but for what? Because he always loses. I don't think he's won one. I won one.
No, I won two.
Won one. Oh, you won two.
I won two. Yeah.
Berto won one. James won one. Lester won one.
If it was that amount of money, you know how many Franklin will stay up all night and all day texting everybody on WhatsApp. Can you make a trade, bro? Come on, you don't need him, bro. You don't need him. If it was that amount of money, he'll bleed to win that. If we were paying, $2,000 a piece. So,
was he doing that last year? Requesting trades?
Yes. Yeah. Of course.
Franklin's like a GM, but he thinks it's like real life. So he wants like your two kids, your car, just for one player because one of his players is on a bye week. Yeah. It's like,
yep.
Come on.
Yeah, exactly. And as soon as you have one bad week, he wants you to trade half your team. No, don't worry about it. You could trade me Patrick Mahomes for Tua Tagovailoa. It's no problem. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
No problem for him. He don't see your side of it.
Exactly. Like, come on, bro. Like, are you serious? So you can't pay that man no mind with that kind of stuff. So he does know his gambling though. So
yes,
when we give you guys, when he drops those little gems as far as giving everybody something to bet on, take it. Get your money. Because he knows his stuff when it comes to gambling.
He will be doing football and college football. And he does have some good picks. He made some money this weekend. If you follow him on IG, it's Frank Covers. He did put on some picks, and they did win him some money. You guys can be making some money, man. You got to start following us on all these social media platforms.
That's what's up. There you go. Boom. And we got a lot of stuff coming. We got little prizes here. We got at our 5,000 subscriber, we got a signed Kobe, Olympic jersey. We got some kicks here and there that we'll be giving out because I got to get rid of a lot of stuff. But we'll figure some things out. We got jerseys, we got kicks, we got all kinds of stuff. So
when we
keep following us.
When we get to 1,700, we're gonna auction off a game used hookah tip from the Classic Man, signed. Remember that. It's gonna be signed, and it's game used.
I don't even want to say where that hookah tip came from, but that's for the Patreon. That's for the Patreon. You know, one thing about that is that dudes in Florida, yeah, you guys got to step up your game, man. You just can't have some Boricuas pull up, pull up and just run your whole shit like that. But anyway, I'll leave it like that. I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it like
We have audience,
that.
bro. We have audience.
Oh, we did, man. They were watching us, man. They were watching
Yeah.
us. We was a movie for them.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. Anyway, the classic man.
You're the classic man. But just so you guys, I don't know if you guys forgot, but there is another team in MetLife Stadium, and they're all playing too. You know, just letting you know.
No, we forgot. No, we forgot. We forgot.
Well, I mean, how can you forget? They won 4 championships. I mean, just saying. And
Yeah, I
remember,
forgot about that.
we just re-signed our franchise quarterback, Daniel Jones, baby.
Who? Who? What? That's
Come
the
on.
franchise?
Daniel Jones took the
my
Giants to the playoffs last year, while Aaron Rodgers was on the couch. Just remember that.
True. And I gotta admit that Daniel Jones looked really good in preseason. Really good. You got a great coach.
Listen, it's preseason. I don't really look into the numbers in preseason. I just like that everybody's healthy, no one got hurt, and we're ready. I'm looking forward. I know there's a lot of Giant fans that follow us. There's thank God that not all the Jet fans are on the podcast tonight, because I would have got killed. But yeah, the Giants look good. We have Daniel Jones has weapons. Waller is gonna be. To me, he's going to be key. Him and Barkley this year.
Absolutely. Waller's is a matchup nightmare, man.
Yep.
He really is a matchup nightmare. Thibodeau looks like an absolute monster.
Yep.
The Giants got talent, and you know I know there's a lot of Dallas Cowboy fans out there, a lot of cappers. We can't stand y'all. Plain and simple. The Jets go play y'all this year. We're going to destroy you guys. We're going to beat the trash out of you. And second of all, you guys stink. First, you know, Dak Prescott is a joke of a quarterback, and you will see that this year.
Yes,
there's a reason why they traded for Trey Lance, and it's going to be this division. That division is going to be the Eagles or the Giants. No, there's no shot. No shot. The Cowboys are in the mix.
Wait! Don't do the Gary Jenks, man. Don't do the Gary Jenks, man.
No. I'm not. I really believe that. I don't think that, and I said it last year, I don't think Dak Prescott is any good at all. I don't think he knows he cannot read a defense, and you can't trust him in a big spot. He's going to throw interceptions, for sure. For sure. So I don't really like Dak Prescott. Though. They do.
Their defense is going to carry them most of the year.
Yeah, well, I mean, their defense is good. Their offensive line is good, but when you don't have a quarterback and you got a quarterback that makes big mistakes, I don't trust it. I never trust a quarterback that makes big mistakes.
Yeah.
No thanks. I'd rather have a quarterback that makes the plays that are there and is a game manager than a guy that just breaks the offense and just has terrible interceptions. So I'm not a big Dak Prescott, and that's my thought on the NFC East. I don't see Washington doing a thing. I see Philly being real good. Philly's tough. The Giants are going to be solid. I don't see it with the Cowboys. I really don't.
But you know what? Washington did get. It's not like the Washington is trash. They did get better. To me,
they're not trash.
They're
not trash.
No, they're not trash. They did get better. And you know, it to me, the NFC East is gonna be. It's one of those like conferences that is like, oh my God, like they're all of them could make the playoffs, you know, and it's crazy. But we're gonna see. Philly, man, Philly's to me is number one. And I'm a Giant fan. I'll be honest, they're number one. They're people can say whatever they want. Hurts is the man. He's really good. They got
He's a good quarterback.
And they got lucky because didn't Jalen Carter fall to them?
Yeah.
He fell right in their laps, man. That defense is going to be crazy
well,
this year.
You know, let's be honest. There's a reason why he fell to them. He's been in some troubles. You know, he's had some troubles. But it's a clean slate. You
Yeah.
know, since he's gotten drafted, there's been no issues. Nobody's reported anything. He's been a hard worker in training camp and all that other stuff. So,
Yeah,
you
all
know,
I've been hearing is he's a monster, man. I'm
he is.
just
He
pushing
is.
off like pro linemen and
Yeah,
pushing
he
them
is.
out like double team, like if they're babies, man. It's for me as a Giant fan, I'm just hoping that they pay attention to him and make sure Daniel Jones do not get hurt this year.
Yeah, he reminds me of Garrett from the Browns. He's got
Yeah,
that
Miles
great
Garrett. Yeah,
yeah, Miles Garrett. He's got that great athleticism. He's got that speed. He's got that power.
Oh
He's not
yeah,
a small. He's
his
not a
mother
small
does look
guy.
Dominican. His mother does look Dominican.
He does.
and
Yeah, and he's
Austin
got a
Wells,
hit.
great first
He's
hit,
got a hit.
baby. Both
He
of
just
them
got a
got
hit. Let's go.
tonight.
Yeah.
Let's go with the young guys. Let's get this money tonight. Let's go.
I gotta start
Let's
growing
go.
my stash. I gotta get a stash like he does, man.
So let me ask you, Bo. You said that she looks Dominican. Is that
Yeah.
because you saw her ass? Or
Oh no, I saw a face. I saw a face.
all right. I was about to say you could tell a Dominican ass from a mile away, boy. You could tell a Dominican ass from a mile away.
Hey,
Oh, we're not.
Jonathan, I'm
Is
telling
this?
you, me and Jonathan are on the
Oh, here
same
we go.
wavelength because I'm not. Again, you guys gonna think I'm hating. I'm just saying, don't count Buffalo out. And I think it's gonna be a good game. But Buffalo, I don't know if they're gonna win. But Jonathan says Buffalo week 1.
I mean, look, Buffalo is not. Nobody here can act like Buffalo. We're not playing, the Indianapolis Colts. This
Yeah,
is these are the AFC East champions 3 years in a row, and they got a quarterback who's people have said is a great quarterback. I haven't seen it, but okay. But again, guys, we beat them last year with Zach Wilson.
That's true.
Has anybody forget? Is there people forgetting that?
No,
This is
no,
not
that's
Zach
but
true.
Wilson.
I
Exactly.
understand what you're saying. But it's like you just don't write off Josh Allen and Stephen Diggs like nothing.
No,
That
absolutely not. No.
combination right there is dynamic. They can score. I mean, you saw it against when they played Kansas City in the playoffs. They can score at will, and they can go
Of
on.
course.
Kansas City's defense. Well, it is really good. I'm not saying as good as the Jets defense, but they at will was scoring against
Yeah,
Kansas City in the playoffs.
and they have a good defense. Look, I'm not taking nothing away from Buffalo. This is not like a rollover game where I'm walking into that stadium and saying this tonight. Let's celebrate early. No, no,
Yeah,
no. We got to earn that win. We have to earn that win. All I'm saying from a Jets fan perspective is that
Oh, he's safe.
enough with the moral victories. We need to
Hold
win
on.
and beat these guys. Plain and simple. I don't want to hear nothing about it.
yeah.
So, and quite to be honest with you, man, those games last year in the playoffs, they were a little. They smelled a little funny to me. If you know what I'm saying, how the whistle blew for the Kansas City Chiefs. I didn't like some of the whistles. And I definitely didn't like that prevent defense
No,
that Buffalo played.
we
They
were
gave them
talking
the
about
game.
that the whole night. I was like, what are they doing?
So yeah, and I definitely didn't like some of the calls against the Eagles. I didn't like that.
Yeah,
So I'm not sleeping on Buffalo. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna give them respect, but at
yeah.
the same time, this is Jet Nation now. It's over with. It's over with. We got what we need. I don't want to hear nothing. I'm not saying we got to win the Super Bowl, but at a minimum, I would love to have a home playoff game,
Yeah.
and I'd like to. And if we get to the AFC Championship game, I won't love it if we lose or anything like that. But I can't go home and say, oh, that we had a bad season. I can't say
Fuck
that.
it. I want it all. Win
Exactly.
me
I
way,
want it
Lotto.
all.
I want it
I
all,
want it
bro.
all. I already, we've already been talking about going to Vegas. So I want it all,
I'll be
man.
home.
But
I guess
yeah,
I'll be home.
no, but Joey ain't coming to that one because it's over with. So I'm not sleeping on Buffalo. I'm giving them their respect, but I'm also gonna give us some respect which is something I never do,
Yeah.
because I get so upset with this garbage franchise. But it's over. We've done everything you could do to be a good team. Everything you could do, we got it. There's no excuses now. If we stay healthy, and that's the big if,
Yeah.
we should make noise. No, no excuses. I don't want to hear it. And Jet fans love to make excuses. Oh, it's because of this. It's because of that. It's good. We got hurt. We got this. We got that. That. The coaching. No, win. Stop it. It's time to win.
But let me ask you a question though. Do you think Miami is are they even like at the level right now? Because we were only talking about Buffalo and we're talking about the Jets. Do you even think Miami's in that conversation? Because to be honest, I don't think the Patriots are doing anything this year. I
No.
really don't know. To me, I think they need to retool and everything. I think Belichick is done. But Miami, what about Miami? You don't think they can make a big leap this year and challenge Buffalo and the Jets for the East?
Now that the
Yeah.
quarterback can stay healthy.
There
No
you go.
quarterback you can't stay healthy.
Yeah.
Then
Yep. Bone nailed it right there.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Bone. That's exactly it. I mean,
yeah,
it's
right there.
all on their QB. It's all on the
Yeah.
QB. And when has he been healthy? He has never shown that he could be healthy. We're
Yeah, he
talking
even
from
got hurt in college.
Yeah, he got hurt in college.
Yeah.
So and we've been watching sports long enough. We know sports long enough. Guys that always get hurt don't magically become guys that just stay healthy later on in their careers. It just
When
doesn't
you
happen.
when you're injury prone, you're injury prone. You're always gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
There you go. Just like Bone. You know boxing better than everybody. When a guy's a sweller, these guys don't magically later on in their career start
They're just gonna
becoming
I
swellers.
think it's
like
like in
this.
boxing, if you get cut once, you're always gonna get cut.
Yeah,
Right?
they're
It's like that
bleeders.
first time you get cut, it starts like every time they hit you that same spot, you're just gonna keep cutting.
Yeah, and then there's guys you could punch to the face all night and will not get any swelling, right? A Julio Cesar Chavez, you could hit him with a brick, and not
One of the
he'll
greatest,
never.
if
Yeah,
not the
one of the
greatest
greatest.
Mexican fighter
Yeah,
in
probably the
history.
greatest Mexican fighter. But you could hit him all night, all night, all night. No swelling, no redness, nothing.
Yeah.
Just
Right?
good thing Franklin's not in the chat because he'll say Canelo.
Oh, he would have no lie, he would have threw his computer. He would have
Yeah.
threw it and everything.
Kick
Well,
me
that's a
out of the
good.
chat. Kick me out of
That's
the
a good
chat.
segue. That's a good segue to you, Bone. I mean, Canelo is, got an upcoming fight.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's no buzz, but
No.
we could talk about that. But I mean, he's fighting Jermall Charlo, who's, he's a quality fighter. He's a quality
He's gonna
fighter.
be he's sneaky. People could like Franklin keeps sleeping on him, and we talked about this in Florida. He's sneaky. I hope for me again. I hope God is listening to me. I hope Canelo sleeps on him. I really hope so because he's gonna surprise him and. Who knows? Maybe he knocks him out in the 6th round, 7th round. Maybe I'm going crazy. You never know.
He does have a nasty jab, and he knows how to throw the combination with that. So, and that's Canelo's problem. He hates fighters that has a good jab.
Yeah.
So let me ask you something, Bone. Has Canelo, because you look at fighting, a lot more in depth than I do. Have you ever seen Canelo sleep on a fighter that he's come in and maybe not been at the top of his game? Can you recall that at any point in his career? I've
When
never
he
seen
fought,
it, but I don't know.
that kid Vivo,
Yeah.
he took him out of his rhythm. He took him out of his game plan. He had no answer to it.
So,
the score.
so Canelo, if you could get him off his plan, he doesn't have a back. He's not a fighter that has a backup plan.
He used to be dominant. And he's being dominant, then and he can't control the guy's jab. He can't figure him out how to come in at him. that's gonna be a problem. That dude
So he
Laura,
can have trouble. He
that
can
dude
have
Laura,
trouble this fight then.
that dude to me with that fight against that Cuban kid Laura, to me he won that fight. The Cuban guy won that fight because he was jabbing him.
Yeah.
And they gave the fight to Canelo. So,
So I mean, Franco's not here, but can Canelo? If let's think about it this way: if Canelo gets into deep water in a fight and he has to adjust, has he ever shown that he can adjust in a fight against a guy that he may have some problems with in Charlo because Charlo has reach, he has a good jab, he's a
he's the
very
bigger
slick
guy.
fighter.
Yeah.
He's a bigger guy. He's a slick fighter. Even though he's a bigger guy, he doesn't have a ton of power. That's what I don't like about him. But he is a slick fighter. He's hard. He's hard to touch. He's not a guy that just stands in front of you and has no head movement. You know, he's not an Arturo Gatti. You know, put it that way. He's not a Mickey Ward type of fighter. He's a slick professional boxer. So you know, Canelo could have some trouble here.
He can, because he had trouble. To me, I don't care what anybody says. The fights he had with Triple G, he had trouble with Triple G. Triple G won the first fight. I really don't care what anybody says. With my own eyes, I saw what I saw. You know, and they want to play this game. They want to give him, a draw. And then the other fight, which I thought was more of a draw, they gave it to him. It's like, come on. Sometimes me as a guy who doesn't watch boxing as much, because I used to watch it a lot, but then it's like you all these judges, what are they looking at? The second fight where he fought with Triple G, I really thought, okay, this one is more of a draw, and he won that one. I didn't get it at all, and I feel like when you have the name and the promotion is the one that's doing all the promoting, they're gonna lean more towards that, and I'm like,
hey, you're right. You're right. He's gonna favor him.
Yeah, and it shouldn't be like that, because if you saw the fight, he had trouble with Triple G. Triple G was taking his punches and giving back to him the first fight, and I was saying to myself, "Wow, I'm not saying that he didn't do anything, but he didn't hurt Triple G as everyone says."
Sorry, I'm reading what was written in the chat.
Oh, he's making it sound really bad.
Yo, I love you, Kike, man. You fucking hilarious, man.
It was bad. It was bad.
They want to know who took you to the room.
We gotta leave that for the Patreon.
That's for the Patreon. That's for the Patreon.
That was the night we were giving out the jackets, the championship jacket.
Oh,
that was
God.
the night.
We gotta leave that orphans, for the right? Orphans.
We gotta leave that for the Patreon. We can't talk. I can't talk about those things in public. Oh man. Anyway.
Yeah, but also we have in boxing right now is we have Errol Spence. He's in the news.
Yeah, he reactivated his rematch
clause. Yeah, we talked about that a while ago.
Yeah.
And we were wondering if he was going to do it. And he did. And Bud Crawford's like, sure. You got to. But does Errol Spence want that smoke again?
I don't know.
Kike said that he's sorry. Nothing happened.
Hey, listen, Kike, just to let you know, this weekend we did talk about some things that what Gary was doing pretty good. There was some times that he held his own and he helped out people. So not to get my boys back, he threw a few down. I got your back, G.
No, but I know what Red's talking about. Because after that, we saw two old men caressing his head in the room. So he wanted to know what happened. So
nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nothing happened.
Me and Red looked at each other. We were like, let's get out of here.
Internet, nothing happened. Nothing happened, internet.
We
I
all missed the
swear.
basement. We all missed the basement.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. Oh my God. What a I actually can't say nothing about that place on the internet. I can't.
I know my wife doesn't watch the podcast, but if she does, I
Nah,
can't
nah,
talk about
nah.
that basement at all.
See yeah, we cannot.
You
I
would,
can't. We can't. I can't say nothing about that in public
you
because
too young yet. You were too young yet when me and Gary and Red were in there. You were too young. You were too young.
yeah, I can't say nothing because things could get bad for for myself and other people.
Not me.
But
I'm good.
not you, yeah. I can't even say nothing about. I can't say nothing, Bone. I gotta shut the F up. Did he
Oh,
toss
that's funny. But
Did he toss my salad? Yes, absolutely. It was great. Of course, of course. It wouldn't be
oh
a party
shit.
without that happening. It wouldn't be a party. It wouldn't be a party. Oh, there goes the monetization. There it is.
There it goes. That's it. We just lost it. The
There goes
$1 that we made that we're gonna
the
split
one
together, we lost
the $1 we made this month on advertising is gone. Thank you. The budget is gone. The $13 budget is now $12. So we can't talk. I love you back, Red. You the man. We got to get you on the show one of these days.
I told him, man. I told him when
We
the
gotta
Mets
get
and
you
Yankees
on
were
the
playing,
show.
we needed him on.
Yeah, we got to get you on the show because
Come on, when we're talking about the Jets. He's a big Jets fan.
absolutely,
That's a diehard right there.
Damn, I feel bad for him, man. Jets, Mets, jeez, and I forgot he's a Knicks fan too. Jeez,
Yes.
damn.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's bad. That's bad. Well, we also one thing we got to talk about real quick is the reports of Pete Alonso being on the trading block
Oh,
this
that's
off
nuts.
season.
I saw that, man. I saw that.
How does that make sense?
If you're the Mets, do you consider that in the off season, get rid of him?
They're not trading him because he's sitting on his pants, right?
There goes the monetization again.
No, they're getting rid of him because he got that bum name, the panda. The polar bear. Nobody cares about that guy.
But how does that make sense? He doesn't get paid a lot. Like, what is the point of getting rid of him? I don't even understand that.
Don't know. There has to be something in the behind the scenes that we don't know about.
I don't even understand that. But I'm not too in tune with the Mets. I don't know what's going on with the Mets. But maybe Franklin might know a little
our local
something.
Met guy has been MIA.
Yeah, he was MIA. He didn't show up to Florida. I don't know, man. I don't know.
He's telling us what to do out there.
Yeah, telling us you should go here, you should go there. Go to sleep. Go to your basement.
He does go to Costco and BJ's a lot though. He goes to Costco and BJ. How's that life going?
That membership is really good. He's making sure he gets every penny out of that membership.
Absolutely. That pool robot, gotta clean that out too, I know that life. I know that life myself. But yeah, I don't know what the Mets are doing. They that's the only thing that kept us a little sane this year as Yankee fans. That at least when at least we're not the Mets. At least. So that has kept everything together. But yeah, man. As far as football goes, we'll have a little bit more of a breakdown next week. I think, right, Joey? We'll have a little bit more of a breakdown.
Yes, we'll talk about our fantasy draft. We'll talk about our predictions for each division. Who do you got going to the playoffs? We'll be full strength. We'll be full strength next week.
Yeah, I mean, I get back to the States on Tuesday, God willing. But it's been quite a little trip. And it was quite a trip into Florida. I tell you that much. It was quite a trip. Literally quite a trip. But yeah, man. What else we got going on next week? We got fantasy,
Yeah.
football, baseball. I
We
mean, we
also
don't
have
really.
the college football. You
Oh
know,
yeah, college
I know
football.
Jonathan has been like on red alert right now with college football and everything, and Jonathan loves college football. A big supporter of the podcast. So we have to at least try to see what we can talk about. You know, we can't always talk about Rucker. We got to talk about other teams in college.
You know, I'm only going to talk about Rutgers because that's the greatest team in the history of college football sports. You know that. Come on, let's not. You know, Alabama ain't got nothing on RU. Nothing. You know, they don't have a beautiful river like the Raritan River next to the university. So,
Raritan River.
the Raritan River, the
Jeez.
Raritan, the old Raritan. But one thing too that I heard over here is that that if you have what is it, Spectrum cable, that they took off ESPN.
Yeah. And they took it off the day of the big games that just started in college.
What the hell? What happened, bro?
I don't know what happened with Spectrum and ESPN, but a lot of people were pissed, man. A lot of people, because they were ready to watch college football games, and boom, Spectrum, they took them right out, right before the games.
Boom, what do you got down there? Because when we were over there in Clearwater, we had in the crib we had Spectrum.
Yeah, we had
Right.
Spectrum.
Yeah, Spectre. I had Spectre. I don't got Spectrum. They're too expensive. I got Frontier.
Frontier. All right.
Yeah.
Because they took off ESPN. That's a major problem, bro.
Yeah.
They probably got negotiation issues and shit. They probably can't come to terms with the contract.
Oh, that's crazy because if you like college football, you gotta have ESPN. That's a must. Me, I don't care so much because I'm on Peacock. They got the Big Ten network, and that's all I really care about.
On the
because,
cock?
On the cock. On the cock. Red don't say nothing. On the cock. On the cock, they have the Big Ten network, and that's where Rutgers obviously plays. And it's usually an early day for me. The games are over by 1:30. They're down 42-0 against Michigan.
Do they get the same treatment like the Jets? 105, 107. There, you're already saying, "Fuck my life, I can't stand this."
No, because the Rutgers game start at 12, so I'm up by
12:05.
Yeah, 12:05. I'm already pissed off for the rest of the day. I'm already making plans to go get my hair cut, go do some pull-ups, curse at my life, stare at the ceiling, stuff like that every Saturday. And then I back it up with, I used to back it up with a horrible Sunday watching the Jets. So maybe this year things will change. God willing, things will change.
Oh, I hope so.
I can have some decent weekends in my life.
We got to start getting more in tune with Cody and making sure we get that right, because the way everything is looking, subscriptions is going to be taking over.
Absolutely. It's going to be $3,400 to watch sports a year. Between the Yes Network, SNY, MSG Go.
Either that, start going to the bars. Start going to the bars.
Oh, that too.
Yeah.
That too.
Come out drunk.
Go to Hooters. Go to Hooters. That's it.
I got one not too far from the house.
Hooters in Clearwater is much better than Hooters in New Jersey. I'm just telling you right now. I'm just telling you right now.
10 times.
The talent is a lot better. I'll put it that way. A lot better. The girls down there lay off the carbs a little bit. The ones here eat too many totones. The ones in New Jersey eat too many totones. Put it that way. They do some CrossFit over there in Florida. Those young ladies are they're in fantastic shape. Just to put it lightly.
Yeah.
So.
And shout out to the ladies in Abe's place. Man, they took really good care of us over there, man.
Absolutely. Abe's place.
I really wish I was sitting in the chair where the vent came and fell on a man, but
Joey would have got paid, boy. Yo, that shit almost impaled
What a
him,
bomb,
bro.
baby!
Yeah.
There go your
man,
boy,
Joey.
Gary.
There goes
There
your
go your
boy,
boy.
Gary.
Stanton?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. The most meaningless home runs. Watch him hit 30 home runs in the season after we're down 15 games out of the
Hey,
damn
I tell
playoffs.
you right now, he's close. That's number 21 for him.
Unbelievable. What a
That
bum
was
he's been this
that was
year.
a blast. That was a blast.
Yeah.
So Abe's place, they treated us good at Abe's place, your place. Treated us good everywhere, man.
Yeah.
The hookah bars, just every place. Florida's what's up, man. They
Man.
got some good
The
stuff going
that
on.
we went to for the classic, man.
The
It was a
classic,
good pick, man. I swear, I took a shot in the dark. I said, "That says hookah. Let's go there." But it was perfect, man.
You said the Henny
Absolutely.
tastes different in Florida. It tastes better.
It really did, though, man. I swear to God, I really thought Eric was just playing around. But nah, man, that Henny tastes different. It's not that New York Henny.
Oh, I brought Eric's hookah with me to DR, and I got to bring it back. That hookah is gonna travel the planet. I think that hookah it's all over. It's unbelievable. I was like, God damn it! I got to bring this thing with me. Unbelievable, man.
That shit's gonna get more stamps on his passport than Eric.
I know, man. It's international hookah, international hookah. So it's crazy, man. But yeah, everybody treated us good over there, man. Treated us real good.
Even at the game.
Oh,
Absolutely.
the game. If it wasn't, it would have been much better if the guy behind us wasn't such a dick, man.
he was a Yankee lover. I mean, a Red Sox lover.
I shut him up real quick.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
T-Bone told him, if you win this raffle, I'm gonna rob you. I know who to rob.
I know who to rob.
I mean, we're having our own private conversation. He comes up and he's like, "You guys are not gonna win. I'm gonna win." And then T-Bone came out. That was so perfect. He said, "Now we know who to rob." Perfect.
Oh man, he
made
friends
wide
real
open.
quick.
He like,
yeah.
And real quick, this probably be on the Patreon one day. But how about the girl that I was talking to in front that says she's like, "You're right, but I want a ball player." I told her I'm in the minor leagues. I thought I'm in the minor leagues. What are you talking about?
Look
She's
me
like,
up, Mikado.
She was like, I'm not even a Rays fan. I love the San Francisco Giants, and I want a ball player. I'm looking for this money. I was like, baby, I'm a minor leaguer. What you talking about?
And her mother's there agreeing with her. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Her mother was down with the plan. She was down with the plan. Oh, man. That was hilarious, bro. That was hilarious.
It was. We really gotta, no lie, we have to do it again. Maybe we gotta go somewhere else and tear that city up and go watch a game. Like Eric said,
bro. We gotta go to Miami.
Miami.
Like Eric said, we should try to go and hit up different stadiums.
Miami.
That would be cool.
Yeah, maybe Pittsburgh, Miami, stuff like that. Because I want to go to Pittsburgh.
What? No lie though, Pittsburgh would be awesome, man. Because I heard they got a great Roberto Clemente.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to go see that.
Okay, we could do that.
But yeah, and it looks like a beautiful stadium, man. It really does.
Yeah,
it looks like a beautiful stadium. I would love to just check that out. Now I don't know what kind of action is going on in Pittsburgh, but
won't be like Tampa. I'll tell you that.
Nah, doing street interviews in Tampa. Street interviews. Anyway, fellas, I gotta hit the road, fellas, because I gotta go take a shower. It's hot as balls out here.
All right, guys. Well, it was we didn't have everyone here, but it was a good podcast and everything. And like I said, next week we'll be full strength. We're gonna hit football. Our fantasy draft. We're gonna continue talking about baseball because the playoffs are again, is gonna start getting more and more tighter. So let's wait. I can't wait for next week, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody out there, man. That even shows us a little bit of support, man. Just comes in, bust chops with us, joke around, talk sports, man. Again, we love doing this stuff. We're just fans. You know, we're about the fans. We're fans ourselves. This is the new media. We have a lot of fun with it, man. And I you know, again, I want to thank my brothers for showing me love while we were out and about. And it was a great time, man. That's what life is about, man. My family, my guys. So, you know, and everybody out there, appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
All right,
So
guys.
next week.
See you next week. G, man, have a safe flight, all right?
Peace
Yeah,
out,
G,
fellas.
have a safe flight. Peace.
I'll see y'all soon.